Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on 1010 KSIR and on the World Wide Web at KSIR.com. Tonight from Highland High School in Alt, it's a Patriot League clash as the visiting Brush Beat Diggers take on the Highland Huskies. I'm John Beltran as the Beat Diggers starting lineup is being introduced, and we'll get to that one here momentarily. It's brought to you by T.O. Charlie's for a great used car truck. If you don't see what you want on the lot, they'll find it for you at T.O. Charlie's, 700 West Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. The Beat Diggers go with a couple of seniors in Gregory Maris, along with Colby Needham, and two sophomores in Jeffrey Dunker and Randy Baker, along with a man in the middle, Mitch Tormolen. As for this Highland Husky team, they start Austin Rigg, a 5'10 senior guard, along with Latham Clayton, who is a 5'10 senior guard as well. 6-foot junior guard Joe Seaton. And then in the front court, Jacob Hasbrook, a 6'3" forward, along with Andy Romero, a 6'2" junior forward. Mitch Tormolen's been very dominant on the boards throughout most of his games, although he had a tough time the other night on Saturday with T.J. Schneider of Fort Morgan. Tormolen was able to grab 10 rebounds in that game. Schneider had 18. Beat Diggers go into this game with a 5-3 record, 1-0 in league play after defeating Lions on Tuesday night, 68-56. Highland is 3-5, 0-1 in Patriot League play. They lost on the road to Eaton, just 4 miles down the road, 56-42. The opening tip tonight is brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance, locally in Fort Morgan and Brush, offering home, health, auto, farm, business, and workers' compensation insurance. Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance. Mark Johnott is the head coach of Highland, wearing their home whites with the green numerals. Ken Garcia, the head coach of the Beat Diggers, wearing their maroon uniforms with the white numerals. Jumping center, Hasbrook of Highland, Tormolen of Brush. And the game is underway, controlled by Tormolen. In the backcourt to Gregory Maris. Maris for the Beat Diggers into the front court. Gets a pick from Tormolen on the high right, dribbling right baseline. The floater's up and in along the right baseline. Maris scores the first points of the game. Here comes Seaton into the front court for Highland. On the outside right, he was looking for Clayton, but he threw it out of bounds. Beat Digger basketball. Good start for Brush. Up 2-0. Into the front court is Maris. Maris to his right, dribbling. Cross-court bounce pass going to be taken by Dunker after it took a couple of hops, picks up this dribble. Dunker back into the timeline to Randy Baker. Baker on the outside right, intended for Maris, but he was cutting towards the basket. And the Beat Diggers did the same thing on that possession that Highland did on their first. A little bit of lack of communication. It will be Highland basketball. Brush leads 2-0, 45 seconds into the game. Here is Seaton into the front court against Dunker, dribbling to his right, and a sloppy foul there by Dunker, way too close to him, as Dunker commits the touch foul. And that's what they call a sophomore mistake there. To throw it in will be Rigg. Rigg over to Romero. Romero back out to Seaton. Seaton on the outside right to Rigg. Rigg looking down low for Romero. Going to dribble it back out. Lobs it down low and wide open and laying it in with the left hand is Joe Seaton. Nobody covered him and he banked it home. And the game is deadlocked at 2. And the clock has not started for some reason. Boy, that clock was not even moving for a while. Somebody's asleep over there. Here's Baker, and his shot is partially blocked by Seaton, taken away by Jacob Hasbrook. Here comes Highland into the front court. Seaton on the outside right towards Rigg. The pass is intercepted by Needham. Second turnover for Highland. And then that ball nearly thrown away at the free throw line. Dunker, right wing three for Maris is going to be a brick. And the rebound is controlled by Needham. Baseline jumpers are out, no good. Tormolen has it. Tormolen is fouled. But he's going to be fouled on the floor before he went up. Beat Digger basketball underneath the basket. Beat Diggers have had 3 shots in the basket on that possession. And the foul was committed by Jacob Hasbrook. Maris to throw it in. Now, we played about 2 minutes of basketball, but only about 1:20 has gone off. Maris looking. Lobs it to Dunker. Dunker at the free throw line in the lane, swings it right corner for Maris. Maris down low for Tormolen, right baseline, turns, kicks it back out to Needens. Left wing three in the air. It's going to be off to the left, and it gets stuck between the rim and the backboard, and that ball will go over to Highland. God, that was off from the time he released it. Huskies have the basketball. Joe Seaton has it for Highland, picked up at midcourt by Dunker. Seaton looking on the outside left to Rigg. Rigg cross-court to Romero. Romero with the basketball down low. It's taken over there by Hasbrook. Back to Romero at the free throw line. In the lane, tries to scoop it up, and he's fouled as he misses. It was either Baker or Tormolen. As two were right there for Brush, it was Tormolen committing the foul. So to the line is Andy Romero. He will shoot two for these Huskies. A sloppy start so far. 3 turnovers, only 4 points. Neither team in rhythm. In the first minute and 47 seconds, not even the clock operator was in rhythm. Romero's first free throw is in the air, and that one is off to the right. Second free throw upcoming for the junior from Highland. Bending is Romero, delivering, and that one is in. Highland 3, Brush 2. With 6:08 to go in the opening quarter from Alt. Maris for the Beatniggers into the front court. On the outside left to Dunker. Dunker looking out low, dribbling to his right at the top. Swings it left side for Baker, penetrating left baseline, cut off over there. Back out to Dunker. Dunker to his right, left of the lane, in the lane, scoops it up, and off the glass, no good. Then he went back up, and he was fouled. In midair as he grabbed the rebound, tried to put it back up, and he was hacked. So he will go to the line to shoot two. Well, they're going to stay out of bounds? Well, the foul's on Austin Rigg. He actually tried to shoot that back up there. Harris to throw it in. On the outside right to Needens. Needens with the basketball in the right corner to Maris, dribbling to his left. At the top for Baker. Baker traveled. Both teams have committed 2 turnovers. And Highland leads 3-2 with 5:40 to go in the opening quarter. Into the front court is Seaton. On the outside right to Rigg, guarded by Needens. At the top is Hasbrook. Hasbrook to his left of Seaton. Seaton near the three-point line against Dunker, and Dunker stripped him. And then Dunker was fouled by Seaton. That was just a sloppy dribble there by Seaton. He dribbled it right into Jeffrey Dunker. Seaton commits his first foul. Highland commits their 3rd turnover. Beatniggers to throw it in just beyond midcourt. First substitution of the game is Kyle Stoom of Highland. He's a talented player, 6'6" senior. Played very well against the Beatniggers a year ago in Brush. It was a Beatnigger victory. Maris with the basketball at the top, dribbling to his left. Lobs it down low for Baker underneath the basket, and then he's blocked by Stoom. Taken away over there by Joe Seaton. Seaton into the front court against Dunker. Looking over to Stoom, right to the free throw line. Down low for Seaton, banks and scores. Joe Seaton has given Highland a 5-2 lead with 5 minutes to go in the first. Dunker the other way, right of the lane, all the way, scoops it down low for Tormolen. He banks and misses an easy one, and then it's knocked out of bounds by Stoom. Beatniggers retain possession. Yeah, Tormolen cannot miss that 2-footer. Way too easy for the junior. Bryce Needens and Vince Albo into the game for Randy Baker and Jeffrey Dunker. In the right corner, Maris to throw it in for Brush. Bounce pass on the outside left to Tormolen, back out to Needens. Left corner for Maris. Dribbles left of the lane, back out to Needens. On the outside right, Albo, wide open 3, will not take it. Now tries to lob it down low, tipped out of bounds by Stoom. It will be Beatnigger basketball. And to throw it in will be Maris. The Beatniggers have not scored in nearly 3 minutes. Right baseline to Tormolen, back out to Bryce Needens. Bryce Needens with the basketball retreating towards the timeline. On the outside right, the bounce pass to Tormolen. Back out to Albo. Near that left corner, Needens will take a 3. That's an air ball missed by Bryce Needens. And snagging that out of the air is Hasbrook. Hasbrook to Seaton. At the free throw line, in the lane. Down low to Rigg. Back out to Clayton. Bounce pass. Down low to Hasbrook. Banks and scores to the right of the basket. And Highland with a 7-2 lead, and the Beatniggers are lethargic even on defense. There's a floater up and in by Gregory Maris from about 10 feet away. The same type of shot he took to begin the game. And it's Highland 7, Brush 4. On the outside left, Romero with the basketball. Actually, that's Stoom. Stoom over to Rigg. Back out to Seaton. Down low for Hasbrook, and he is blocked as he is fouled, though, as he missed the shot. If that's Tormolen, that's going to be a second, and it will be. Tormolen might have to find a seat on the bench. To the line is Jacob Hasbrook, who's got 2 points already. First free throw is up, and that's it. At 502 Ensign in downtown Fort Morgan, the place to shop for all of your appliance needs is B&B Appliance, a member of the Brand Source Retail Program. 8-4 Highland. Second free throw is going to be short, and Tormolen grabs his second rebound for Brush. On the outlet to Maris. Maris into the front court. Towards the top, picked up over there by Clayton, dribbling to his right, gets a pick from Tormolen, maintains the dribble at the top for Tormolen, left wing for Albo. Albo will take the three, and that's off the back of the rim. The long rebound to Joe Seaton, his second for Highland. Across midcourt to Seaton. At the top, he'll hand it off to Rigg. Rigg on the outside right, over to Hasbrook in the lane, pulls up from 10, off the glass, no good. Ball is volleyballed into the hands of Mitch Tormolen, his third board. Outlet to Maris. Maris on the outside left with the basketball. Beat Diggers down 4. Back on the high right to Needens. Bryce Needens towards the timeline. Out there with Colby Needens, Mitch Tormolen, Vince Albo, and Gregory Maris. Long two is up and in by Mitch Tormolen. He actually had a foot on the line, but they left him open. He scores. Highland 8, Brush 6, 2:53 to go. First quarter for Malt. On the outside left is Hasbrook. At the free throw line, 15-footer is a line drive miss. Vince Albo has the rebound on a bounce. Albo across the timeline. Bounce pass. Left wing, Colby Needens 3. That's going to be well short. He pulled the string. And the ball is rebounded by Jacob Hasbrook. He barely got to the bottom of the backboard. Hasbrook to Seaton on the outside left. At the top for Rigg, guarded by Colby Needens. On the outside right, the pass off the left hand of Latham Clayton out of bounds. Turnover for Highland. That's their fourth. The Beat Diggers have 2 in what is a sloppy opening quarter, with Highland leading 8-6. 2.5 minutes to go. And Austin Garcia is into the game for Gregory Maris. The Beat Diggers were down by as many as 5. They can take the lead with a 3 on this possession. Garcia bounce pass at the free throw line for Albo. On the outside right, Bryce Needens at the top of the key between his legs, lost the ball, got it back. Back on the high right to Kyle Rosenbrock, just into the game. Rosenbrock at the top for Garcia. He'll take a 3, and that's around and good. Hit the rim, hit the glass, it went down for Austin Garcia. Brush 9, Highland 8. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter for Malt. Seaton into the front court, jump pass to Rigg. 15-footer is in and out. And the rebound is fought for between Rosenbrock and Seaton. There's a tie-up. Possession arrow is pointing towards the Beat Diggers. Now the Beat Diggers are on a mini run. They've scored 7 of the last 8 points in this game. Needens with 1:47 to go. Bryce to Colby. Colby gets a pick from Rosenbrock. Jump pass to Rosenbrock, left of the lane, lost the ball out of bounds. Third turnover for the Beat Diggers. Maris is back in for Colby Needens. Maris, Garcia, Albo, Bryce Needens, and Kyle Rosenbrock for Brush. Kyle Stoom. Josiah Provencher into the game for the first time for Highland. Andy Romero. And there's a carrying violation by Joe Seaton of Highland. 5th turnover for the Huskies. The Beat Diggers are looking to extend a 1-point lead. Up 9-8, 1.5 minutes to go in the first. Cargill Meat Solutions takes as much pride in the community just as they do in the products they provide to their consumers. Cargill Meat Solutions, part of the KSIR B106 scholarship program. Garcia left of the lane, poke from behind. There's a foul on Josiah Provencher. Commits the 4th Highland foul. Now let's see which Beat Digger will throw it in. Looks like Gregory Maris to the right of the basket with 81 seconds to go in the first. Beat Diggers up 9-8. Maris looking, bounce pass down low. Rosenbrock, reverse layup up and missed, but he's fouled from behind on a gorgeous pass and a great cut. Maris to Rosenbrock. The foul was committed by Andy Romero. The freshman Rosenbrock to the line. Yeah, he's still not on the Beat Digger roster for some reason. Every time we do a Beat Digger game, he's been left off the roster, and the free throw is off to the right. He's being shown on the junior varsity roster, but not on the varsity roster with a different number. Second free throw by Rosenbrock is good. The Beat Diggers have a 10-8 lead with 1:17 to go in the first. On the outside right is Seaton with the basketball. Seaton Bounce pass down low, intercepted by Rosenbrock. Beatniggers have a 3-on-2, but Rosenbrock's going to throw it in the left corner to Bryce Needens to his right. Bounce pass Garcia on the outside right to Mayer. Steps in, 14-footer is blocked by Stum, and the ball is tipped around into the hands of Provencher. Here's the outlet to Seaton. 55 seconds to go in the first. Brush 10, Highland 8. On the outside left, Rigg lobs it down low, intended for Stum. Intercepted by Albo. Foul for behind in the backcourt by Andy Romero. That's his second. And Highland has committed 7 turnovers here in the opening quarter. And they have got some substitutions. Jacob Hasbrook back in, as is Latham Clayton. So the Beatniggers up by 2. No matter what your loan needs, stop by High Plains Bank, 502 Central Avenue in Wiggins. Also inquire by checking and savings accounts as well as CDs at High Plains Bank in Wiggins. Garcia straight away, 3 is up, and that's well short. And the rebound of Jacob Hasbrook, already his 4th. Highland can tie it with a bucket. Near the top of the basketball is Rigg at the free throw line for Stum. Turns double team. Down low, the pass is tipped away, but taken by Hasbrook. He banks, misses, fouled. Either by Needens or Albo. One was from behind, the other was from in front. And the Beatnigger foul was committed by Vince Albo. That'll be his first. Jacob Hasbrook, who's a powerhouse down low to the line. He's got 3 points in the game. The free throw is up, and that's off the back of the rim. Absolutely no arc on that one, just a line drive. He shot at the basket. Colby Needens replaces Vince Albo. With the Beatniggers maintaining this 2-point lead of 10-8. Hasbrook bends, shoots, scores. Brush 10, Highland 9. This could be the final possession of the opening quarter as Gregory Maris is across the timeline with 19 seconds to go. Bounce pass near the top for Rosenbrock. Looking out to his right to Garcia. Freshman to freshman there. Poke from behind, but taken by Bryce Needens. He is stripped by Hasbrook. Hasbrook down low. He's going to lay it up and in. Off the feet over there by Provencher. That was Hasbrook, Provencher to Hasbrook. Beatniggers will take a Gregory Maris 3, and that is off to the left. As the buzzer sounds, that's the end of the opening quarter with a score. Highland 11, Brush 10 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back in Alt, where the Highland Huskies lead the Brush Beatniggers 11-10 as we head to the second quarter. Highland will have the basketball first with Josiah Provencher, along with Austin Rigg, Joe Seaton, Kyle Stum, and Jacob Hasbrook. Stum with the basketball in the right corner for Rigg. Over to Stum, down low for Rigg, reverse layups up and missed. Colby Needens has the rebound for the Beatniggers. Out there with Gregory Maris, Bryce Needens, Mitch Tormolen, and Jeffrey Dunker. Maris with the basketball near the top, picked up by Provencher on the outside, left to Tormolen by himself beyond the three-point line. Now to Dunker, wide open 14-footers off the back of the rim, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Kyle Stum of Highland. The outlet to Rigg. Rigg, long chest pass to Hasbrook. Hasbrook inside the three-point line, now retreats. Back out to Rigg. Rigg to his left, guarded by Needens. Down low for Stum, double team inside to Hasbrook. And did he lose the basketball? No, it was poked out of bounds from behind by Dunker. Highland retains possession, leading by 1, and Rigg to throw it in. Rigg to the left of the basket. Provencher in the right corner. Bounce pass down low for Hasbrook, bodied up by Needens. And then he dribbled the ball on the end line. However, before that, Bryce Needens committed the foul. The Beatniggers now with 5 team fouls. Highland's committed 6, so we could be seeing quite a few free throws here in the second quarter. Rigg to throw it in. Lobs at right baseline for Stum. The ball is poked away by Dunker. The Beatniggers have it. Then Dunker lost it in the front court, saves it on the left baseline. Dunker back out to Colby Needens. Needens in the lane, puts a runner up, and it's off to the left. Kyle Stum with a rebound. Beatniggers are missing a bunch of shots. Long outlet pass is intercepted in the front court by Needens. Needens with the basketball. On the right baseline to Dunker, wide open, dribbles into the lane, then has the ball stripped from behind, picks it back up, and then we got a foul. Or a kick. Oh, it was kicked by Dunker. So that ball goes over to Highland. Yeah, this is not a good basketball game so far. Right now we've had 5 turnovers by the Beatniggers and 9 by Highland, so the 21-point, 14-turnover ratio doesn't make for quality basketball at this point. Into the front court, Seaton with the basketball. Jump pass to Stum. Over to Seaton. Poked out of bounds by Dunker. Nice play by the Beatniggers sophomore. Highland retains possession. And neither team is shooting well either. And that's explicable because of the lack of chemistry on offense. Rigg to throw it in. Right baseline to Hasbrook. Triple team, and it's poked from behind by Dunker. Picked up by Tormolin. That's the 10th turnover for Highland. Maris right baseline. Bounce pass cross court. Bryce Needham's three in the left corner is off the back of the rim. Beat Diggers missed another one. Seaton with a rebound. Wrestled away by Tormolin. Then a tie-up. And that will stay with the Beat Diggers. Wow. This might be the first of 45 points. Beat Diggers scored 68 the other night. There's no way they'll get there tonight with the way this game is going. In the right corner, Tormolin back out to Dunker. Dunker, right corner, Maris, wide open three. He'll take it. He'll miss it way off the back of the rim, not even close. And the rebound controlled by Austin Rigg. On the outlet, here's Seaton over to Hasbrook. Hasbrook, left wing three is going to be well short. Colby Needens has the rebound for the Beat Diggers, his third. Baseball pass to Bryce Needens, bounce pass to Maris. He banks and scores to the left of the basket. Gregory Maris now with 6 points. Fantastic passing by the Beat Diggers. Rush 12, Highland 11, 6 minutes to go in the opening half. Hasbrook on the outside left with the basketball. Looking, still looking. Beat Diggers in a man-to-man. To Preventure, left corner for Rigg, guarded by Needens. Dribbling to his right, picked up by Bryce Needens. Back out to Preventure. On the right wing, here's Hasbrook against Colby Needens. Dribbles right baseline, and he banks and scores. He just out-muscled the Beat Diggers senior. Hasbrook back in the scoring column. He's got 8, leading all scorers. Highland 13, Brush 12. 5:33 to go. Needens is fouled to the left of the lane. That will be the 17th foul. A 1-and-1 situation. Colby Needens to the line. As the Highland foul was committed by Austin Rigg. That'll be a second. Colby Needens did not score in the opening quarter. The senior bends, shoots, and misses. The rebound on one hop to Kyle Stoom. That's his third board. The outlet to Seaton. Seaton for Highland. Across the timeline, picked up by Maris on the outside left. Lobs it at the free throw line for Stoom. Stoom left baseline for Seaton against Maris. Tries to body his way down low. Double team. Kicks it back out to Stoom. Stoom beyond the three-point line. Guarded by Tormolin. Now down to Seaton. Down low for Hasbrook. He banks it in to the left of the basket. He had position on the Beat Diggers. Hasbrook now with 10. Highland 15, Brush 12. 5 minutes to go, second quarter. Maris with the basketball on the outside left to Dunker. Dribbles into the lane all the way, and he's fouled as he misses. Nice drive to the bucket by Jeffrey Dunker. And he will shoot 2. And the foul was committed. I thought it was Kyle Stoom, but it wasn't. It was Andy Romero. That's going to be his third. The Beat Diggers sophomore Dunker to the line. And his free throw is up, and that's off the back of the rim. The Beat Diggers are only 1 out of 4 from the line so far. It's been a struggle in the early going for Brush. Second free throw is up. That's in. Your one-stop center for projects around your home office or yard is Ackley Building Center at 1402 Mill Street in Brush. Highland 15, Brush 13. 4:56 to go before the break. Beat Diggers applying the press for the first time of the game. In the backcourt to Seaton. Overhead pass to Hasbrook. Hasbrook still in the backcourt over to Seaton. Got about 2 seconds to go to get it across midcourt. Lobs it near the front court. It's intercepted by Tormolin. 3-on-2. Free throw line. Albo into the game, and he scores. A 15-footer for Vince Albo, who just came back into the game. And the Beat Diggers have tied Highland at 15. 4:33 to go. That pressure paid off for the Beat Diggers. Seaton in the backcourt. They're just holding the ball too long. Over to Stoom. In the front court, here is Rigg. On the outside right to Romero. Romero dribbles by one, puts up a floater, blocked by Tormolin, taken away by Colby Needens. Baseball pass intended for Baker out of bounds off his right hand. The Beat Diggers exchange turnovers, and we've got a whistle on a timeout called by Highland. With 4:18 to go, second quarter, it's Brush 15, Highland 15. And again, neither team really in a lot of rhythm throughout the first 11 minutes and 42 seconds of this basketball game. That's evidenced by all the turnovers. Jacob Hasbrook is the leading scorer for Highland. He's got 10 points. The Beat Diggers are led by Gregory Maris with 6. The Beat Diggers are benefiting from 11 Highland turnovers while committing only 6 of their own. Romero, Hasbrook, Seaton, Rigg, and Stoom in there for Highland. Baker, Maris, Colby Needens, Albo, Tormolin for Brush. Deadlocked at 15. Into the front court is Joe Seaton. At the free throw line, Stum on the outside right for Rigg. Near the timeline for Seaton, free throw line for Stum. Jump pass is tipped away by Tormolen, taken away by Baker. Long pass to Gregory Maris has to save it in. Does to Baker. Baker penetrates left baseline all the way, scoops it up and in, off the glass. Strong move by Randy Baker. His first point of the game. Brush 17, Highland 15. 3:45 to go, second quarter. On the outside left is Rigg. Free throw line for Stum. Lost the ball. Picked up by Colby Needens. Needens with one to beat. Scoops it up. And no good as he misses. Nice drive to the basket. Fouled over there by Joe Seaton, a second. Beat Diggers are doing an excellent job of drawing the contact. Colby Needens to shoot two. He missed at the free throw line moments ago. This free throw's up and in. Now the Beat Diggers getting a little bit of rhythm in their game. They've scored the last 5 points. Josiah Provencher is in. Andy Romero is out. Kyle Stum is also out of the game in favor of Latham Clayton. Second free throw, yes. Beat Diggers 19, Huskies 15. Austin Garcia and Kyle Rosenbach are in for Randy Baker and Mitch Tormolen. And they will apply the pressure because it did work the last couple of possessions. Seaton in the backcourt for Clayton. Back to Seaton underneath his own basket. In the backcourt, still the Hasbrook double team. Over to Seaton. Highland's holding this basketball way too long. Now to Rigg. Front court pass taken by Clayton at the top. Clayton back near the timeline to Seaton. Seaton with 3:19 to go, and the Beat Diggers up by 4 in the second quarter. Right baseline for Hasbrook against Colby Needens. Cross-court pass is going to be tipped away, intercepted by Garcia. Long pass to Gregory Maris. Reverse layup is up and in by Maris from Austin Garcia. Turnover number 14 for Highland. The Beat Diggers on an 8-0 run. They lead the Huskies 21-15. 3 minutes to go, second quarter. Front court pass taken by Seaton on the outside left. Picked up by Albo. Bounce pass to Hasbrook. And he is blocked out of there. Looked like Needens committed the foul. Hasbrook was looking for it. Ball taken away by Rosenbrock off the miss. Garcia, right wing three, is off the back of the rim. And the ball is loose and it's controlled by Austin Rigg of Highland. In the backcourt, Rigg is pressured. Now the Beat Diggers back off. Into the front court is Seaton, picked up by Garcia on the outside right for Venture. Back near the top, here is the three by Seaton, is off to the right. Colby Needens grabs the one-handed rebound for Brush, his fifth. Needens on the outside right to Albo. Albo back out to Garcia. Beat Diggers will be patient on offense, leading 21-15 with 2:15 to go in the second quarter. Albo with the basketball on the high right against Latham Clayton, dribbling to his right. Cross-court pass to Colby Needens, fakes the three, but he traveled before that. It's a good call. Now, Colby normally doesn't shift his feet like that, but he shifted both. And the Huskies are going to call a timeout. 30-second timeout. They'll have the basketball with the Beat Diggers in the lead by a score of 21-15. Rush finally has that offensive game going. They've really converted a lot of their points off their defensive effort. They're on an 8-0 run. And the Beat Diggers have committed 7 turnovers to Highland's 14. That's certainly made a difference in this game. Highland has scored just 4 points in the quarter. Provencher, Rigg, Clayton, Seaton, and Hasbrook in there for Highland. Beat Diggers break the huddle with Maris, Garcia, Rosenbrock, Colby Needens, and Vince Albo. Beat Diggers will be on defense here with the basketball. In the backcourt is going to be Seaton. Still in the backcourt to Clayton, picked up by Rosenbrock. Pass taken away there by Seaton. Here in the left corner, penetrating his Rigg. His runner's up and no good. Rebound to Hasbrook. He banks and misses that one. Rosenbrock has the rebound and he's fouled from behind. Beat Diggers will get a free throw, maybe a second, after Rosenbrock was able to draw that foul by Joe Seaton, his third. The Beat Diggers are looking to stretch out that 8-0 run. With a minute 52 to go before the break. Rosenbrock at the line. It's actually 2 free throws, the 10-team foul. First free throw, yes. Nothing but strain for the Beat Digger freshman. Rush now up by 7. For all of your title needs, visit Tim Weimer at Northern Colorado Title, 205 West Kiowa in Fort Morgan. Second free throw is off to the right. Rebound to Hasbrook. Beat Diggers retain a 7-point lead. Joe Seaton into the front court at the top on the outside right to Austin Rigg in the right corner for Clayton. Down low for Hasbrook. Gets two beat-diggers up in the air, and he misses the shot, but he was fouled. Let's see who committed the beat-digger foul. It was on Colby Needhams. His first. Jacob Hasbrook to the line. He's been very productive so far in this game with 10 points. By far, Highland's leading scorer. Free throw is up and off the back of the rim. Second free throw upcoming. The beat-diggers are still on a 9-0 run. If Hasbrook makes a free throw, he would end it, and he does. Rush 22, Highland 16. Setting up the beat-digger offense in the front court is Gregory Maris. Tyler Mundy getting ready to check in. On the outside left are Kyle Rosenbrock. Bounce pass left baseline for Garcia. Dribbles to his right. Back out to Rosenbrock. On the outside right to Albo. Albo dribbles to the right of the free throw line. Right corner for Maris. Back out to Garcia. Garcia in the lane. Going to have to kick it back out, and he threw it right into the hands on a bounce pass to Joe Seaton. Beat-diggers commit their 8th turnover. Seaton into the front court. Looking, spinning. On the outside left to Clayton. Bladen at the top for Seaton. Outside right for Provencher. Passing at the top, tipped away by Garcia, taken away by Seaton. The ball tipped away, but Seaton has it again. On the outside left, Clayton pulls up from 12, and that shot is off the back of the rim. And the ball is into the hands of Hasbrook. He banks and scores. Hasbrook is way too strong for Highland. Beat-digger lead is down to 4, 22-18, 44 seconds to go. Colby Needhams had the box out, but Hasbrook was too strong. Rosenbrock at the top. On the outside left of Maris. Maris at the top now for Garcia. On the outside right, Albo, wide open three. He'll take it. He'll miss it well short, but the long rebound to Rosenbrock. Back out Austin Garcia. He'll take the three. Bingo for Austin Garcia. The Beat-diggers are back up to a 7-point lead, 25-18. 16 seconds to go. Into the front court is Seaton. He's got a 2-on-3 in that left corner against Albo. Now he's pressured and fouled. Boy, that was a tough foul called on Austin Garcia. That's the 17th foul, and for Garcia, that'll be his first personal 1-on-1 situation for Joe Seaton. The Beat-diggers matching their biggest lead at 7. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Greg Mullen is there. Let Greg Mullen work with you to get the discounts you desire and the coverage you need. That's State Farm agent Greg Mullen. Joe Seaton to the stripe. Free throw is up and in and out. And Kyle Rosenbrock was fouled from behind by Jacob Hasbrook. Hasbrook's second foul, 2 free throws on the other end to be taken by Kyle Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock is 2 out of 4 from the line. The Beat-diggers can extend their biggest advantage. They're now up by 7. The free throw is up, and that one is around and off to the right. The Beat-diggers have missed 5 free throws in the opening half, 3 of those by Rosenbrock. Second free throw is no good. Rebound to Hasbrook is 8-4, and on the outlet to Provencher. 6 seconds to go in the first half. He's double-teamed on the outside right ball, knocked it out by Rosenbrock with an even 3 seconds remaining. Highland will have one final shot before the time expires. 3/4 court, it'll be Rigg to throw it in. Rigg on the outside right to Seaton. He'll pull up for the 3, and that's up, and that's going to be well short. And that is the end of the opening half. With the score, Rush 25, Highland 18 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.